Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Reed Detmers. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
The afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. And away we go this afternoon. The lefty, the 1-0. Just off the outside edge. Bounced out to short. Fires over to Schwarber. One up, one down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Brendan.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball, one strike.
They say you win.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Singy Reed Detmers, 10th overall pick in the 2020 draft. You're talking about a guy who was a really good player at Louisville. And in his rookie year, he authored a no-hitter. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and in that rookie year with the nasty curveball, struck out 122 in 129 innings pitched. That's almost a strikeout per inning.
An Illinois kid, but he grew up a Cardinals fan. When he was 11, the Cardinals won the 2011 World Series, and that's when he became a die-hard Redbirds fan. The wind to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 20 on the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. And that one upstairs. Detmers maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas. What's the word on him?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
So up now for Chicago, Trey Turner. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Contreras hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. There's a strike. Mikolas, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
One down, base is empty. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The wind and the pitch. That one missing inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit. Two down.
And that one almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Three balls, two strikes the count. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He'll touch them all. His 22nd homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. They say you win.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. Tied up here in the early going. Out to short. Edmonds slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Ball one on a pitch inside. Two outs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he deals. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Way high with that one. Counts full, 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2 now. And that's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner at first with two away. And next for the Cubs, Ross Macias. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch. He goes down looking. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo shot. All even now at 1-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Second inning set to go. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Detmers back to work.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Turner over to first, and Contreras is retired.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Swung on, belted. Back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 2-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's Juan Yepez. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Check swing, didn't go. 1-0.
Well, what's impressive for me with Tyler O'Neill is just the athleticism. You talk about that frame, and yeah, he is a muscle-bound player, but he's also flexible. So you see him do some things, hitting, can go the opposite field, plays a Gold Glove caliber left field. So yeah, don't be fooled by the big muscles.
There's a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, Just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Ground ball right side. 2 gone. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Oscar Mercado. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in Wrigley Field, Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. And there's a ball. Bo Bichette, 2nd round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
2-1 now. And that's too high.
3-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. Good eye right there. Bichette gets his lead at first. Nobody out. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Joey Meneses, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Smash down the left field line. And that should be extra bases. Around second is Bichette. Across is the runner from first. And it's a one-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. Now the Cubs catcher, Danny Jansen. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Turner.
Here's Turner now. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In there for strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now. Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time. And they get Turner for the out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Detmers back to work. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The 1-0. And that one missing low. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The count 2-1. Swings through that one. Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. The solo homer his first time. That misses. Ball 1. Edman over at second, 1 down. And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep, and they add a pair. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Nolan Arenado. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And the 1-0. Upstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. Meneses makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. And now the count is even.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like Red Sox Yankees. You don't leave one for the other in free agency. And for Wilson Contreras to go to the Cardinals, boy, oh boy, I tell you what, when he comes back to Chicago, he's going to get a very warm welcome in the wrong way.
Boots it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The lefty, the 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Turner with the throw to first. And O'Neill is retired. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Ramirez, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. 0-1. And that's a little bit high.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And here it comes. Check swing, no appeal.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Stanton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And it's even up. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Schwarber batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And there's a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. His 34th of the season. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-4.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Ross Macias, the next Cub to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. That's in for a strike. Popped in the air, left field. Yepes pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. The walk and a run scored his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
And a strike in there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Gets against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Now Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Bichette off of first with 2 away. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. Out of here. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. Home run number 20 on the year, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 6-5.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And up next for Chicago, Joey Meneses doubled his first time up.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Righty to the plate. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The wind to kick, the 2-0. Meneses tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a pitch. Just missed.
That's away.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. up the middle and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Juan Yepez. The wind of the pitch. Strike one.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. Just got him on that one.
Up next to the Cardinals, the center fielder, Dylan.
This is Dylan Carlson. He's already homered in this one.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Tommy Edman digs in now.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Mercado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. The Cards leave one. This one remains close, 6-5. Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Trey Turner. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. Line drive and foul ball.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals. Then traded over to the Dodgers with Max Scherzer in 2021.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jose Ramirez, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game.
One and out.
Runner at first with no outs here. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Caleb Killian getting loose out there. Roberts warming up as well. Here comes a pitch. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. Back there, and that is gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-5.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Miles Michaelis departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Caleb Killian.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Caleb Killian.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. In for a strike. 0-1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's in for a strike. Now one missed.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Right-handed reliever, and a ball evens the count. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a 3-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard, and now Kyle Schwarber.
coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And misses inside. Fastball almost got him there.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
There's a strike.
2-1.
Left-hand batter waits. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. Arenado makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, third baseman, Ross Macias.
So up now for Chicago, Ross Macias. First offering misses the mark. Still only one out here in the inning. In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Now batting,
Man at first, Bo Bichette, the next Cub to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the righty deals. Well struck left field. Yepes raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 9-5.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Brian Reynolds. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Kicks and fires. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. And now it's even up.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Joey Meneses up next. Man on second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singing, I think just our presence is the present. Now at the plate, Joey Meneses. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Over to Goldie. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 9 and the Redbirds 5. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 0-2.
Oh.
And the next pitch is way outside. And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Donovan aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. And ball 1. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses way outside. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Man at first, and now Nolan Arenado. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in there for strike one. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. His 21st of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-7, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Reed Detmers out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Riley Thompson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. And a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Payoff pitch. This one popped up. Jansen under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That one ripped left field. Ramirez going back, and it's out of here. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they inch closer. It's 9-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Juan Yepez getting ready to hit. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the dirt. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's down to 1 here at 9-8. Back after this on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Danny Jansen to hit here. The right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. There's a strike. Just off the inside edge. Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down the left field line, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 3. Singy's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jose Ramirez.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. A two-run shot. That's his third home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-8. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Griffin Roberts will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
2 balls, no strike.
That's a slider for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And strike 2. Righty delivers. Misses off the plate. And a full count now. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Zips it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Schwarber. Ball 1 there. Next pitch inside. And that's ball 2.
Ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. 5 innings complete. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. First offering misses the mark. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. The wind and the pitch. On the ground right side, Jansen on to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado next up for the Cardinals. Mercado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner picked on the hop at first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
So the lineup flips over. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. And that one wrapped foul. And now the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Ross Macias.
The third baseman,
Roberts goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. This one in the air, right field. Mercado moving back for this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
now batting, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next pitch off the plate. 1-1. And the righty deals.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left field, way back there. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. Bo Bichette blasts one out. And they add to the lead. It's 12-8.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. Here's a 1-1. They say you win.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now here is Joey Meneses. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's inside.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Two outs.
Oop. 2-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. An absolutely majestic shot. His 17th of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 13-8.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the Cubs catcher, Danny Jansen. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering upstairs. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Trey Turner waiting to hit for the Cubs. That one's in there. 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Struck him out looking. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We're through 6 full. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7, down the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
The pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. On a line, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Next offering misses down and away.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 13-10. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. In there for strike 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey. kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. The pitch.
2-2.
The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And that misses off the outside edge.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That just misses. Full count, 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And next is the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Cancel.
And that one is lifted in the air. Meneses under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Jake Woodford takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jake Woodford.
Here's Trey Turner.
Leading off.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-1. And a swing and a line drive into right field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Swung on, popped up left side. Yepes moving under it. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Turner runs. Ball outside. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Hard ground ball, base knock. Flying around third is Turner. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Kyle Schwarber, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Stanton at first, one gone. The next offering misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Sliced hard but foul. And now the count is even.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
And at first, Ross Macias, the next Cub to hit. And there's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. There's a strike. And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies out in front 14-10. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Yepez. Thompson back to work. That one missed. The pitch. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And the pitch. And that's outside.
3-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
Dylan Carlson now at the plate.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And up next for St. Louis, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. That's inside, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Wow.
2 strikes.
Good luck catching up to that one.
The 1-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. First and second here, no outs. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Erasmo Ramirez throwing and getting ready for David Ross. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike three.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. And takes low for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Meneses has this one sized up and makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan will hit next. That's in there, and that's strike 1. They say you win.
0-2.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. 1 run across. Carlson around third. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. In there, and it's 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Back to the mound. Fires over to Schwarber, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. They limit the damage here. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's down and away. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Edman slings to first, and Bichette is retired.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian.
And up next for Chicago, Ryan Reynolds. And that's in there for strike one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Erasmo Ramirez throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And the righty deals. And it's even up. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Meneses getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. The wind and the pitch. And a count 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Here at the friendly confines, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Finnegan. This guy can bring it velocity wise. And the pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 14-13.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Wilson Contreras. First pitch just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And now it's even up.
One ball, one strike.
Here comes a pitch. And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now the DH, Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Oh, 0-2 now. And now 1-2. One and two now. And now 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Whips it to first on the run. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Juan Yepez. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And the final in this one, 14-13. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon